All right, we can start. So today we'll talk about yeah, sorry. So yeah, see, I think when we started this class, I mean GitHub or Git, so I told you like what is a major thing or let's say what is a major advantage of Git or why we use Git is to roll back to previous versions. So whenever we want, the new one is not working, we can roll back to old one. How to roll back? I mean, based on the versions. Sorry, based on the commits. Like let's say here, this is all our code, right? I mean, we might have updated something here, something or something. So these are all the commits. What does it mean rollback is going to previous commit. So today we'll see how to do that. I mean exactly what to do, how to do it, how these things. So there are two things, two ways I mean we can do this. Got it right? So there are two ways. One is reset, another is revert. Reset and revert. So we'll start with revert and we'll see what are the differences between those and how it works and everything. So let's take our scenario first. This is our latest, correct? How do I find this? This is the first one, and obviously head. You can see head. This is the head. This is the main one. I mean the latest one. Sorry. So now I thought, okay, it's not something is wrong with the code and whatever the changes I made. I want to go back to this one. Let's say from here I want to go back to this version. What does it mean? Is I don't want this commit code, this or this as well. All these three I don't want. I don't want them. I want this one. Let's see how to do that with revert. So first you want this one, right? Let's just copy the commit ID. Simple. Copy it. Now we will revert with the commit ID. I mean, it means that we'll use this commit ID to go back to that one. Let's see how it works. So as I told you, right? So there are two things which we can do: reset and revert. So we starting with this revert. Let's see. Git revert. It is sorry. This is the command and simply paste the commit ID whatever you copied. This is where you want to go. Correct. So now when I hit this, what will happen is let's see. It is opened a file and this is asking the first line is the commit message, whatever the commit message. You can change it, but let's keep it. I don't want to change it. Keep it. Simply just save this file. It's done like that seems. Let's see. You know, let me decrease the size a little bit. It will be easy to understand options. Sorry. So is it clear now? Can you able to see?
Yes.
Okay. This is the command I type. Git revert. Force. This is the commit ID. There is this commit ID. This is the one. Correct. And what I want, what is my original view? So I want to revert my changes and use this commit. If you observe here, what's happened is the above commits, three commits, right, which we have seen, we don't want them. They are not deleted. If you observe, what happened is this commit, what when we do revert, Git took this commit and move it to commit, copy it, not move it, copy it to top of the branch with a new commit ID. That's it. So now it is the head of the branch. This is what we want exactly. So we want the older commit to use. So what Git did is, I mean, in this revert case, just took the older commit because this is what you want and made it as a head of the branch. I mean, the latest commit. Of course, the commit ID is a new one, but the changes, if you observe this one, this is the older code. So this commit is become the head of the tip of the branch, or tip of the branch, or head of the branch. Both are same. And the latest code went back. You got it now? Is it okay?
Yes.
So with revert, we just, I mean, going back to older versions means two types. One is this one, revert. So what revert will do? It will take the older version of the code, I mean, with the help of the commit, and make it the top of the branch, so that the code will be displayed, right? Obviously. Let's see. These are the files. Now we'll try one more time. Let's say I want to revert to this one. Simply copy it. Just type git revert, paste it. It'll open a file. I don't want to change anything. You can change this one. This message. This is the commit message. Let's keep it. Let's maybe testing revert 1.1. Anything you can change. So now if you see, sorry. First let's try ls. See the files have changed if you observe. Why the files have changed? Because we have reverted this commit, right? Like if I'm correct, this one I guess. Yeah, this one. See. So whatever the files, whatever the data is there in this commit, that will be present. Correct? Now let's see git log. If you observe, this became the tip of the branch now. CBC. There is the see. Earlier we reverted this one. Now it became a little down. It became the second latest. That's how it works. So it's easy. So is it okay now? Read out so far. Is it clear or confusing? You can say it, no problem. We'll discuss again. Don't worry. So anything?
Okay.
Sorry?
It's clear.
Others? Any doubts? Like in general, we also do the same thing in office. Like what happens is we are working on something. We did 10 commits. As an example, let's say 10 commits we did. And suddenly we realize, oh, we are doing it wrong. The third commit is correct. Whichever we did, the third one, right? If we did 10, if you remember. The third one is correct. But all other, which I did after the third commit are wrong. So I want to go back to third version and make it as the code, the official code in the branch. I mean, make it as a code in the branch. Well, what I'll do is git revert that commit ID. It will create a new commit, and that is the code which will be present in the branch. Of course, the other commits also will be present. But what happens in Git? It will show you the latest commit code only, not the older commit code, right? I mean, along with those, it will show you this one also. But this commit changes will be displayed every time. In any whatever the latest commit, that will be displayed. Those changes all will be displayed, correct? That's how Revert works. Got it? So this is one of the approach where we can go back to older versions of the code. Older versions of the code, nothing but older commits. Because that's how we version the code. I write something today, I commit it, this first version. Uh, Tomorrow I came, I write something, I commit it again. Second version too. Like how many number of times you commit, those many versions will have. You don't want them, squash it. That's the version, right? Squashing. That's it. Yeah, that's okay. So hope is it clear? Revert. Majorly everyone use revert because it does not delete anything if you observe. So we reverted back to this commit where it is this one, and it went to top. But the above commits also still present. They are not deleted. So there is no data deletion here. Anytime you can come back and you can revert to this one or this one. It will work. But the one which we are seeing now will have data deletions. So we have to make sure very carefully when we use this. It's called git reset. So there are three types in git reset: soft, mixed, and hard. Soft, let me clear this. Sorry, one is soft, one is mixed, one is hard. The three types of framework. We'll see one by one. Okay. First, let's create some files for this. Let's create a new commit. 789. Okay. It's red. Add them. Sorry. Mm, Green commit. This is a new commit, right? Let's try git reset now. Hyphen hyphen soft. Let's see what happens. So what happens here is, I mean, we'll try again. Don't worry. So it will just moves the head of the branch to older one. This is the latest commit we did. We'll try again. Don't worry, it didn't work. So usually it'll just move, uncommit them. I mean, uncommit them. Uncommit the change. It means. So what is the change that we did 7890? We committed just now. Sorry, the file 789. If we use git reset hyphen soft, it should uncommit it. Let's see whether it is working or not. It is not working. Let's try this mix. Uh, is it not working? Let's try reset this one. Now, what is the status? This is done. Okay. Let's try differently. So we just need to push. Let's try pushing. I think it's done. Let's go here. Refresh. Blah, blah. Yeah, it's come. Sorry, it's came here. Now let's try. So yeah, my mistake actually. Let's see the command again. So I want to revert the change. So first thing one, let's try reset -f soft the commit ID. You have to give copy paste git status still. Just give me a minute. What's happening? Mhm. Okay, right, all right. Let me just try one more time. Let me just same thing. I'll do maybe this one. I want to use this commit. I want to revert to this. Sorry, maybe this commit. Let's say. Let's try with soft. Let's git reset -f soft. I think this one older commit. Git log. Yeah, this became the older one. So this became the latest now. See, sorry, my mistake. I'll do it again. Don't worry. See now here, what happened is we have committed this right. If you remember earlier, this is this is the latest commit which we have committed, and we did git reset soft this commit ID. So what it is it's uncommitted the change when you're using soft. It uncommitted this. That's why if you see now git status, the git status is showing the file is in staging area, but it's not. Earlier we have already committed. That's what happens. Let's try to commit again. Let's so now git commit. We committed. Let's someone came now. So clear. Let's see git log. Sorry. So this is the new commit, correct? We want to go back to this commit. So what happens is these two commits are great. On top of that, whatever the changes here, they'll go back to staging area. They'll uncommit them. I mean, the files don't delete. These commits will be removed. Whatever the changes here, they'll be in a staging area. I mean, when we do git add, what will happen? It will come to staging area, right? In that place, these commits changes will go. Let's see. When we use soft, git reset Icon F1 soft. Hmm. Git status. See, now git log. See, this is the one we're expected. B5. See, now this is the head of the branch. The above commits, there were two commits, right? They were uncommitted. The changes are in staging area. See, this is what this is what soft does. It will uncommit the changes but does not delete it. Git reset soft will just uncommit when we give some commit ID, whatever the commits on top of that. Let's say if you give this commit ID, whatever the commits on top of this, there are two. These changes, I mean, whatever the changes in these commits, they will be uncommitted. Means data not deleted, but they are in a staging area, uncommitted. So now yes, you can see this git status. This is there. Let's add it again. Now let's see git log. So we have committed it. This is the head now. Yeah, we just committed it. Now again, I don't want it. I want to point the branch to this one, revert test one only. Now what I do is I'll use the another one. Git reset hyphen mixed paste. Let's see. Unstaged changes after reset. Let's try git status. See what happened. It even unstaged them. So let me open Notepad. So what happened is soft unstaged the commits, not uncommitted the changes. So we have two commits. I mean, when we tried, so when we did reset soft the commit ID, whatever the commits on top of it, it just have uncommitted it one step back. So we have two steps, right? Git add is first step, git commit is second step in local. So it just reverted one step back. I mean, it means it is uncommitted the changes. Now what this done, I mean this mix unstaged them means it's not even git add now. That's why you're seeing the red color. When we add it, it will come with green, right? So it means it's in a staging area. And then we commit it. Git soft just uncommitted it. Just undo one step back. Git soft this git reset mixed. It gave you two steps back. See, it gave you two steps back. Now, if you want it, you can add your changes and re-add them. Correct? See, git recommit again. That's all. Mixed will do two steps back. Now, finally, we have hard git log. Let's say I want to. This is the commit I want to revert to. Let's say git reset hyphen hard. Let's see what happens now. This is the dangerous one. Why? Because when we use hard and the commit ID, right? I use the commit ID B5. B5 is the second one. So on top there is one commit, right, which we just did. Whatever the data present in this commit will be deleted. Let's try git log first. Let's see git log. See, this is pointing to this one. See, data gone. The test789 file should be present, right? It's gone. See, there is no reverting it back. What's gone is gone. That's it. So no one uses this hard because it will lose. We lose the data if something goes wrong. Not something goes wrong. You just do git reset hard. Gone. You can't get it back again. There is no way to get it back. That's why everyone uses either revert or git reset. Also they'll use to uncommit it. Soft mix they'll use, but not really hard. So got it. So make sure don't use hard ever. Let's try hard one more time. Let's try this one. I want to revert back to this one. Now what should happen? Whatever the change is here, it will be deleted. Let's git reset hyphen hard blah blah. Oh, sorry, I copied so many things. This one, copy, or let's say I want this one, August 26, which I did yesterday. If I do reset, come on, it is this one. Paste git log. See, test is the yesterday's one, which I guess is the latest one. And obviously, all the earlier data is gone. See, there is no getting it back. It's over. It's done. Got it? That's how serious it is. Git reset hard. So, is it clear? Git reset. Any doubts so far? There are three types: soft, mixed, and hard. When you do git reset soft, it will uncommit the changes. It means just we we commit the changes. It just uncommit them. One step. It will just undo one step back. But the files don't delete. It will be present in staging area. I mean, it will be added but not committed. One step back. When you do mixed, this one, it will unstage them also. Two steps back. Untrack. It will be untracked files. So you can remodify it or you can work on it, no problem. Same in soft as well. But in hard, when you do hard, it will delete all the other things. No confirmation, no message, nothing. So you have to make sure before using hard. Let's say you didn't use anything. You simply just type git reset and the commit ID. Let's say. What will happen now? Which type it will take? Let's try git status. By default, when you don't specify any type, reset type, it will take mixed. How do I know it's mixed? Because if you see the files are untracked, it will happen in mixed, right? Got it? Is it clear? Any doubt so far? Because Git is about to done. Just maybe one, two small topics. Any doubts? In Git reset revert.
Mm.
Hmm? I couldn't able to hear that what you just said. Okay. So there is one command I would want to tell you. See, usually what we do, git checkout we use, right? To switch branches, correct? We can use the same thing to switch between commits also. Let's say we have see, though so many commits are there. I mean, this is the latest one. I want to go to this commit, maybe older, a little older one, anything, anyone is fine. this commit and see what's inside. What are the changes that I did here? I forgot because I don't know what changes. Simply you can copy this commit ID, git check out the commit ID instead of branch name. See, you are in that commit ID now. Type ls c blah blah whatever, and you can see you can even create a new branch from this point. Git checkout hyphen b new branch something. It's a test. So what will happen is you opened a commit. From there you created a new branch means it will create a new branch from this commit from the code with this commit changes, not the above ones. If you create a branch from one branch, when let's say from release branch, if you create, what happens? Release branch, all the data will come, including all this test data, test one commit, test commit, something, all the data. But what you did just now, we were in this commit and we created a new branch means until this point, the data will be present in the branch. Got it? So we can simply check out, see any changes. Any you can go to simply go to any commit. I mean, git commit. For git check out the commit ID. It will show you what changes you did. This we did yesterday. Though that's why I remember it suddenly. So we wanted to check what changes we did on specific commit. Simple. Just we did the same thing. We did git log. There are so many commits. We went to one commit. Okay, this is the commit we want to see. We checked out the commit, and yeah, we got it. And we created a new branch out of the commit. I mean, from up to that point. And we worked on it. So this how you generally, I mean, depends on the scenario. You got it right. So is it clear?
Yes.
So one last topic. Let's try. So many. Let, let me just give me 1 minute. Oh, I want to tell you the same topic, but yeah, it came. Let's see. I want to tell you about this one. Merge conflicts. Maybe here it might be confusing. Let's open here. When you're trying to merge two branches code, obviously that's what we do with git merge, git rebase, or pull request. There will be a conflict sometimes. What does it mean? Conflict is, let's say there is a file, test file, correct? Test file. Now, what is the branch? Release branch. Let's take the release branch. Main I'll open and separate. So now I'm working on this main branch, and some other guy working on this. Sorry, let me increase. Is it clear now? So yeah, I'm working on this branch, and some other my colleague is working on this release branch, and we're working on a same file, same test file. So what I did, I made a change. First I made I this is test, and I made a change. It's okay. I mean, you can make change. I mean, multiple developers usually make changes in the same file. That's okay. But me and my colleague working on a same file, and we are making changes on the same file also, same lines also. See, this code is different, and this code is different. At the time, what happens is Git doesn't know what change to take, so it will usually throw errors. Let's see. Base is released. Let's see if it will work or not. Release branch. Okay. Did I committed it? Yeah, I committed it. Oh, sorry, sorry. I made a change in the main branch. I'm trying to merge to main. There won't be anything. That's okay. Let's try to reverse it. I want to merge my. Sorry. Let's not confuse. Let's change something in the release branch because it's how usually the approach. We'll do some changes in release branch or develop branch or some other branch, future branches, and we merge to main. So let's follow the same structure. This is my new changes. Correct? In release. I committed it. Now I'll raise a PR. I mean, pull request obviously to merge, correct, from release branch to main branch. Now, if you see it's throwing some error, cannot merge automatically. Why? Let's go here. Let's create a pull request. Let's see what happens. Let's create a pull request. It will check first whether you can merge it or not. Yes. What happens? This branch has conflicts, thus that must be resolved. What happened here is in the main branch, same file is there obviously. So there is some data, hi, some this is test. In the release branch, same file, but in line 1, 2, there is some different data, right? Now you're trying to merge this branch, release branch to main branch. But the file is okay, but there is already data exists in the same lines. And you're updating the lines. Same lines, correct? With some different data. Now Git doesn't know which change to take. Okay, main branch already have line number 1, 2, some data is there. And release also trying to merge some changes in the same lines. At the time Git doesn't know what to take now. It doesn't know. So at the time you have to do it manually. You have to conflict it manually. This very common in Git. Conflicts usually happen. It's no wrong. So what we have to do is simple. Generally, we also do the same. Whenever we raise a pull request, this will happen. You simply resolve conflicts. It will show you which file has this. See, this is the one. This is where the issue is because the content is different. This is the main branch content. Obviously, you can see here, right? And this is the release branch content. And it's differentiating by is equal to symbols. I mean, is equal to symbol. Why? Because this is the release branch. It is trying to merge. This is the existing one, the main, based on the branch I have to figure out. Which change to keep? Which lines to keep? I mean, you want to keep the main branch lines or this release branch lines? Which one do you keep? Let's say I want to keep main branch lines. Simply what I do, I cut this, sorry, control. Oh, I'll remove this also. Remove these two lines and place it. This is my uh, file should look like. I mean, the first two lines it should take from main branch. Obviously, this is my first two lines. Remaining 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be same. Correct? RT something. Let's say RT. See? And mark as resolved. Commit. It will create a new commit, obviously. Now let's see. See, conflicts is done. Now I can simply merge it. Done. That's how easy it is. This conflict usually comes on a regular basis. There's nothing wrong. It's very, very common actually. So all you have to do is make sure what data should be present at final. Is it okay? Or do you want me to try it again? You can do it, no problem. So is it okay? Any doubts? Anything you want to ask? Anything? Let's try again, no problem. Let's see. So now this is the main branch. Sorry, let's take one more file. PR123. Sorry, test123. Test123 file is not there in release. Let's go to some other branch, developer or something. It should be same file. If you change in a different file, what conflict will come, right? Let's say in main branch there is test123 file. In other branch there is no test123. Let's create the test123, right? There is yeah. Let's create a file called test123 and put some data, whatever it is. Commit the change. This is obviously we committed and develop, correct? Yeah. Now we're trying to raise a pull request to master, sorry, main, which already have test123 file with some content. Let's see, it will throw a conflict. New, yeah, see, cannot automatically merge. We're trying to merge into main from develop, cannot merge. Why? Because same thing. Test123 file, you made some change, but there is already a file with some other change. Obviously fails. Let's create a pull request. Let it create. It will show the option here, resolve conflicts. See, again, this is the develop branch code. It seems this is the main branch code. Which one you want to keep? I want to keep the main branch code. Well, let's say I want to keep the develop branch code. Let's remove this thing, the main branch, whatever the change. Remove this symbols also. You should remove. You should keep only your code, not the symbols. You have to remove everything. Control Z. This is the original, right? You want to have only the develop branch code. It means this is the develop branch code. This is just symbols which Git is showing you this is the develop branch code and this is the master like this. You don't want these symbols also. You must remove these symbols. Remove this. So this is what the final file should look like. Correct? Now mark as resolve commit. Now in the main branch, this is the code, it will be removed. Whatever there in the develop, that will be merged. That will be present when we merge it. Let's see, merge, confirm. Let's refresh. See, that's how usually we resolve the conflicts. Is it clear? Any doubts? So far in the resolve the image conflict. Same thing you'll do here also in the command line, but it will be a little confusing. So let's open the test file. This is where it is showing us the conflicts, merge conflict in test 789. Because Git will tell you in which file the conflict is present. So you don't need to worry about where the conflict is. It will tell you this is in this file the commit is in the conflict is there. When you open the file, you will see what is the conflict. See obviously, correct? This is the main branch code it seems. And this is the release branch. What you want? I want to keep the main branch code. Let's remove all the other shit. See, remove everything. Remove the symbols, remove the first line, and simply save it. Now what I do merge is we are in merge, we're in the middle of merge if you observe because of this conflict. Let's try merge hyphen hyphen continue. Incident because of still unresolved conflicts are there. Sorry, we have to add it. Now let's continue. Yes. Done. We fix the conflict, it's merged successfully. Correct? So, yeah, that was the last topic in Git. Merge conflicts is very common, so you don't need to worry. It will show you where exactly the conflict is, which file exactly is. So, all you have to do is decide which one you want. That's it, which change you want. That's it, obviously. So, any doubts so far? I've already shared the Git document in the group, so hope you downloaded it and saved it. If you see some wrong in it, update it by yourself because it's maybe I written it maybe 6 years ago. I don't remember exactly when I was studying 7 years ago maybe. So it might be a little older. It might things might have changed. So make sure not just simply believe whatever is there. If you feel it wrong, if I say it differently now in the class, just look in internet or update the document. Got it? So that's it about Git overall. GitHub. There is GitLab, version control, blah blah. So many other things are there which people use. GitLab also is a famous one. I mean, people uses GitLab, but it's okay. GitHub also. I mean, if you ask me what is difference, GitLab. I mean, which is more popular? I would say GitHub more popular. So whoever uses know whatever they want. It depends on their scenario. That's okay. So any doubts so far? Any doubts in Git so far? Any doubts?
No, bro.
All right. Okay. That's it about Git. Tomorrow we'll start a new topic. We'll meet tomorrow then. Okay. Bye all. Bye. Thank you.